Geez, I agree. Steph Curry was going crazy, man. I mean, we're live. We're already live. Red light. Red light means we're live, right? Yep. Red light. Yeah. Roxanne, you don't have to turn on that red light. Roxanne, turn on the red light. Rox. Okay. All right. I got it out of my system. So we were talking just before showtime about Steph Curry and the performance that he put on not only Saturday night, Andy, but I would say the semis too. I mean, in Paris Olympics, yeah, fifth straight gold medal for the men's basketball team. Fifth straight gold medal. Thinking we are ruling the basketball Olympic world. Of course I watch the games. I don't let the masses, take away the M, dictate what I watch, what I eat, what I drink, where I go, what I wear, who I see. I'm a free thinker. I think for myself, Andy. You know, hope everybody else does too. You know, I mean, come on. You know, but against Serbia, that was in the semifinals, didn't he? He had like 36 points. He was like 9 for throw it up there, 9 for 13, 9 for 14, 9 for 13, 3-pointers. But Saturday night against France, 8 for 8 from 3-point. Did you see some of them? He was like contorting into the air, throwing it behind his back, under his leg. Yeah. LeBron James, of course, picked up the men's MVP award because he's LeBron. I mean, come on. Curry was like thunder, boom, lightning. He was shooting, was frightening. I mean, come on. The only reason LeBron got the MVP is because he's LeBron. I know. Semifinals, Curry puts in 36. Finals, he won the fourth quarter. Didn't he, take 3 of those 3-pointers, going away, putting them to sleep late in the fourth? Yeah, definitely had the place electrified. France was the home team. France got the silver. I watched that in the men's 400 qualifying. Didn't watch the men's finals. I know the Olympic girls won their first gold since, was it 12? Okay. So, that's it. Yeah. So, good morning. It is a Monday, Mama. Monday morning. Came out with August 12th. And it already looks like, we're going to have a beautiful, typical Montana August week. Highs in the mid-80s. It's 8 o'clock, and it's already, it's 5 after 8, and it's already, everybody always probably is wondering, why do I keep looking over there? Because the house clock is up there, and that tells me what time it is, and it keeps track of the time, and it's like 6 minutes or so after 8 o'clock. So, and then right over there below it is a picture of a black and white 8x12, 8x10, 8x12, 8x12 of Eddie Van Halen at the 1983 US Festival. Yeah, we'll get the festivals. So, but 80s all week. So if it's in the 80s all week, bust out your platform shoes and your parachute pants and dress for the 80s. Shout, shout. Give a shout out this Monday morning to our friends down at the Great Falls Gazette. Our friends down there, hey, you guys at the Gazette, Great Falls Gazette, want to see my picture on the cover. Gazette, gonna buy 5 copies for my mother. Want to see my smiling face on the cover of the Great Falls Gazette. Oh, yeah. That's right. Makes all perfect good sense around here, don't it? Yes, it does. Still $1. We got my prop? We do. It's last Friday's Great Falls Gazette. Who's most wanted here on the back? Byron's wanted and Carrie Ann. Hey, Carrie Ann, you're wanted by Crime Stoppers. Big bang for your buck. Still only $1. Local news, local sports, local reporting. Hey, maybe we got some irons in the fire. Well, we can do some collaborating again, like we did with Foghat, with the Great Falls Gazette, and bring you some more exciting, fun stuff. So, that's it? All right. You want to really know what today is August 12th, Monday. It is August 12th. Throw it up there, Andy. Bingo! It is National Vinyl Record Day. I am serious. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. No, it is National Vinyl Record Day. In 2002, Gary Friedberg, we're going to call Gary Friedberg of Los Osos, California, founded, this is in 2002, so that's 22 years ago today, Vinyl Record Day. It's a nationally established day, and it's to celebrate as the organization's mission statement says. I got it right here. Right here I got their mission statement is the preservation of the cultural influence, the recordings, and the cover art of the vinyl records. Wow. Man, do you remember the cover art on some of those albums growing up in the 70s and 60s? Man, oh man. Bands that come to mind. Yes. Zeppelin. The 3 was like the Pinwheel, Houses of the Holy had the Children on the Rocks, They had the Zeppelin on exploding on one, which they did, Who else? What other good albums? Grateful Dead had some awful good album covers. Yeah. So, it's the like it says, the preservation of the cultural influence of the vinyl record, the recordings, and the cover art. So, it's the organization that they have, and goes on to say that August 12th, that's pretty cool. August 12th, National Vinyl Record Day should be a day of family, friends, and music. Well, isn't that our motto every day around here? Certainly the music part, I am everyday people. Oh, yeah. Well, I just thought I'd throw it in that I'm everyday people. Yeah. So it's also not a coincidence, not even a little bit, that the founder of National Vinyl Record Day, and that again was Gary Friedberg, he picked August 12th because that reportedly, allegedly, is the day that Thomas Edison invented the phonograph in 1877. Now, what kind of trivia in rock and world? We're rocking your world with that. Phonograph, I can't. All right. When I was growing up, yeah, we're going there. When I was growing up, that's all we had was vinyl records. You know, when I was in the 60s, that's all my brother had. There wasn't even 8-tracks quite yet. No, they were coming around when I was in junior high. So when I was growing up, that's all there were records. 45s were in abundance in the late 60s, as well as your grandma and grandma's 78s. I'm telling you, that wasn't on 78. No. 8-tracks were not much of a threat. 8-tracks weren't much of a threat to vinyl. The only reason they were a threat to vinyl was because 8-tracks were portable. You could take music with you. Okay, and that was kind of the first time you could take it. Then came cassettes, and they came around when I was in high school, but the phenomena was still just a tape recorder, and you were waiting by the radio station, and I think they're going to play Creedence. Let's wait here. Here they come. It's Creedence. Oh, no. It's Starlight Vocal Band. Wah, wah. You know, it's like, yeah. So, then once you had, exactly, CDs were like the death knell for vinyl records for quite a while because of the way they were formatted. You could put the whole album on one CD. You didn't have to deal with it. You didn't have to flip sides like cassettes, 8-tracks. 8-tracks would flip in the middle of a song. Yeah, they'd be like, I want to hold your hand. It's like, what the hell was... Yeah, so CDs were like... It was the death knell because not only could you put the whole song on one disc, but it was portable. Really portable, you know. Discman, cars, boats, everywhere. You know. Big old boom boxes was Led Zeppelin in your boom box. You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. Yeah, it's just like, man, you know. So... And now we got what? Now the rage, or was the rage, was digital music, MP3 downloads, download music, download from listening to downloaded music, download. Remember the days of LimeWire? You have downloaded Creedence Clearwater Revival and 18 computer viruses. LimeWire. Good idea, bad results. Only did it on the work computers. I know. Go to work, download all sorts of music. Office would be like, what the hell's wrong with everybody's computers? All this staff is downloading. I'm downloading Led Zeppelin 4. And she's by the stairway of viruses. You know, it's just like, oh my God. So... we got all of that going on. You know, vinyl records are a thing of the past, right? And 2020 rolls around, and the tide started to turn. And now people are buying vinyl again. And the other platforms are not as popular. I think MP3s will always be popular of any generation. I mean, I have like, what, a gazillion terabytes of music in here? You know, we could start playing music and you wouldn't hear the same song if we played it in order for how long, Andy? Go ahead. How long? 300 days. 40 days and 40 nights. Of non-stop rock and roll. 2020, the tide turned. vinyl records started outselling not only CDs but other platforms as well. And it continues, vinyl continues to gain in popularity. Now, the resurgence of vinyl records, and yeah, I believe, well, first of all, could make me personally happier, and I think the resurgence comes from people like me, that are, the hunt for vinyl continues. Oh, yeah, it does. Yep. Who was I kidding when I said, 6'5", 4", niner? You got to quit throwing that niner in here. I mean, come on. People are getting tired of the niner joke. What episode? Well, it was Niner 1. That wasn't the episode. There was a few episodes back where I said that the hunt for vinyl, it's over. Who was I kidding? Yeah. The hunt for vinyl continues. Yeah, well, what are we looking for right now? Well, it's always, every time I say I'm done getting records, I stop somewhere and buy more records. I can't shake it, man. I can't shake it. I can't drop it, man. I just got to have my vinyl. I got sober. Yeah, everything like that. It's la-di-da. Cool, life's but a dream. Ba-doo. Life is, there's vinyl. Still looking for Alice Cooper, love it to death. I wouldn't mind getting Dream On vinyl. I have it on everything else. I have it on download. I have it on CD. I have it on cassette tape. Oh, yeah, I got 400 or 500 cassettes at the house. How many vinyl records? Upwards of 12-ish, 13-ish, 100-ish, somewhere, But I'm always looking for Alice Cooper, love it to death. I did find Schools Out. I did find it. Yep, I'm looking for Aerosmith, Dream On, like I said. I wouldn't mind finding their first album that has Dream On. Is that what I said? I'm looking for Get Your Wings and Dream On. Okay. Steve Miller, number 5. A couple other, but I mean, maybe I'll find them today. Well, because it's National. It's a National Vinyl Record Day. If you did not know this, Barnes & Noble here in Great Falls, as well as nationwide, are having a sale on vinyl records today. So I'm going to go down there, but we should run by there today. And if it's, if it's vinyl record day and everybody's got it in sale, my question is, who's got vinyl records for sale? You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for those 2 Aerosmith, those Alice, I'm looking, I got every Beatle, Rolling Stone, Doors. These are just little pieces that I had one place. So, yeah. So what are you thinking, Andy? Thinking it's the week, right? What week am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about by the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere was a song and a celebration. Oh yeah, 55 years ago this week, the Woodstock Music and Art Fair was held on Max Yasgur's dairy farm. Oh, good old Max. We've talked about Max before. It was held on August 15th, 16th, 17th, which means it'll be happening, Today's Monday the 12th, 13th, 14th. It'll start Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay? Real life, it started on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then actually unscheduled on Monday morning. Right. Hendrix, right. When Woodstock, of course, it was the at the time the one of the largest festivals in the United States, world history. Can I go with world? Right now, Metallica had not played in Russia yet, so it was one of the biggest crowds in the world. And of course, of case, unless you're living under a rock, it became synonymous of the baby boomer counterculture of the 1960s. People sometimes think that Woodstock was your first major outdoor festival to get those type of bands together at that kind of setting. But don't forget that just the year before, that summer in '67, the summer of '67, you had the Monterey Pop Festival. That was a 3-day concert. That was, like I said, it was held in the summer, so it was before Woodstock a good year. Yeah, June to June is 14 months before Woodstock. People like, who played there? Hendrix was there. These are people that, the Who, the Joplin, right? The Grateful Dead, the Byrds, Buffalo Springfield. They all played at the Monterey Pop Festival. Yep. Did I go to Woodstock? Well, it's my personal Woodstock experience. I did not. It was not for the lack of trying. Okay, I was 13, and I was so if I was born in January, I was 13, and in August I was headed into junior high. I was still living in Detroit with my dad, and that summer, in July, just this past July here, on the 20th was the first Man on the Moon. And we all went to New York State, family there, and got over to, Lake Erie area. You all know where, Dunkirk, Fredonia, Sheridan area. And visiting relatives there because Dad wanted to go. We got to go as a family. The family's got to get together and go see a man walk on the moon. Come on, everybody. So we're all piling in the station's wagons. We're like Kurt Griswold, family vacation. We're going to New York. So we all went to the family area, Fredonia. And on July 20th, we're all like, let's go down to the lake, let's watch the moon. We're all looking at the moon, and families all there, It's like, yeah, this is fun. I was promised that there was going to be men walking on the moon. What the hell's going on? So, and then we came home. Okay, that's in July. So, I'd already been in a lot of concerts. I've grown up in Detroit. I'm 13. The year, the summer of '68, I'd spent downtown while going to Tiger games when I was 12, when they won the World Series, unsupervised or with my brother, or I'd just go down there, go downtown. Okay, it was okay. Back in '68, So, right. I've been to concerts locally in Detroit. Right, with Dad, with Mom, or not with Mom, but with my dad, with my brother, with my stepsister Linda. Okay, Linda she was a junior when I was 13 in junior high. I saw Motown, like the Supremes, Martha and the Vandellas, War, Stevie Wonder. There was local bands. On the rock scene in Detroit when I was younger, Alice Cooper, Iggy Pop, Grand Funk, Bob Seger, before he was, Bob Seger. The Yardbirds, I remember going to see the Yardbirds with my brother. I was like 10, 11 years old in Detroit, okay? we had the Earth Day. Remember Earth Day? We covered it a few Earth Days back where, we're going to clean up the planet, right? We had Jefferson. I went to see Jefferson. Airplane, unsupervised, so it wasn't that I'd not been to concerts unsupervised. It wasn't that I wasn't old enough, because I was, okay? My dad was like distracted by the divorce still, it's like, my little brothers were in Montana here, I was in Michigan, and it was just crazy. And so when Woodstock's running around, Linda, my stepsister, was going, but my mom and dad were convinced, okay? They were convinced, all right, that my 17-year-old stepsister and I were sneaking around, and smoking, we're smoking. Who knows what we're smoking? Who knows what we were smoking? By 13, I was smoking, a little drinking now and then, and what else did they think we was going on? They thought we were, my baby does a hanky bag, my baby. So, anyway, between all that, divorce, we've already been to New York State to watch The Man on the Moon. And here I am with Linda wanting to go to Woodstock. Dad's like, not only no, but do we have the beep? No. Yeah, not only no, but beep no. Okay? And we tried, Linda's like, trying, I'm trying. She went with a bunch of girls. Dad was convinced that was not my best interest to send a 13-year-old boy to a rock concert with 4, 5, 17, 18-year-old girls. What was he thinking? That's a perfectly good idea, wasn't it? What did I miss? Probably what has become the regarded as a pivotal moment in popular music history. 32 acts performed after, like I said, 3 days and a Monday morning. That's when Jimmy played. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, the Star Spangled on Monday morning. That was delayed because of rain. No one was prepared for the influx of fans, traffic jams, the recent rains, no porta potties, no hygiene, no showers, no food. Did that stop the concert goers? Not only no, but heck no. You had some 480,000 people, except me. My dad wouldn't let me go with my stepsister and 4 other girls that were 17, 18. What could have happened, I think? And God knows. Anyway, kids, 480,000 people. They were not prepared for it in any way, shape, or form. What we have now is breakfast in bed for 400,000 people. Well, come on, all you big, strong men. Uncle Sam needs your help again. Got himself in a terrible jam way on down there in Vietnam. Yeah. So, the festival itself, geez, Andy, 32 people. Everybody was this. Santana, Jefferson, Tenure, yeah. Stones were not there. Led Zeppelin was not there. The Beatles were not there, okay? Stop throwing bands, okay? There's like almost 500 million people there. It was pretty peaceful, given the circumstances. Okay, you could do it again. They've tried to do it again. It doesn't work, There were 3 fatalities. There was 2 drug overdoses. And 1 kid was run over by a tractor when he was sleeping in a hayfield. What the hell was he doing sleeping in a hayfield? Got to sleep somewhere. Not in a hayfield where they're running tractors, evidently. There was multiple giving birth stories. However, not one could be confirmed. Okay. The rumors, yeah, the rumors, the rumors of bad acid, the brown acid, was just so powerful of an acid that the kids had never been to a concert like me and my 13-year-old self and the 17-year-old self had never done before, and so they were, it was so strong that they didn't know how to handle it, hence it was bad acid. Right. Yeah. It's exactly, they didn't know what they were doing. So, heck, there's been books about it. There's been movies about it. I know people that went. I probably should have snuck in the car when they left that night. Dad was keeping a pretty good eye on me because we'd already talked about it. So, I knew people that went. Hell, the books, movies, television shows, the music, it's all always has been and always been part of the soundtrack of my life. I listen, as you know, Andy, and you people, I listen to probably the same, 200 to 300 albums that I've been listening to my whole life. It's good music. I don't feel the change. I don't feel it's necessary. So Woodstock was part of growing up. I was still in Michigan. I knew people, like I said, that went. It was all part of the culture, Detroit, Michigan Jam. I did go to that, okay? Had some, right, a lot of local bands, also had Rare Earth, right. You had Quicksilver, you had Grand Funk, you had, it was, Michigan Jam was good. Dad couldn't keep me from that. It's just down the road. Me and Linda are going to go get some tea. I do know this, Andy. The grounds where Woodstock was held, the acreage and the Max Yasgur's farm, dairy farm, has been placed on the National Historic Places, Registered Places, right. And it's just preserved. It's a really cool place to go. Bethel, New York is where? I would call it the south. If New York is southeastern part, southeastern by eastern part of the tail. Okay. So, Woodstock, national, hand in hand, music for me, always going. So, remember, everybody, spay and neuter, adopt, do not shop, adopt, don't shop. You can foster, you can rescue, you can volunteer, and hey, why don't you adopt a shelter pet today? Until next Monday, are we going to do our football, college, and pro football preview next Monday? We're going to do it next Monday. So until next Monday, have a great National Vinyl Record Day. Have a great Woodstock week and pick up some good vinyl. Talk to you next Monday morning.